What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. Now, it might not sound like it, but I am unfortunately feeling the effects of a virus in my body called the common cold, as you would say. But nevertheless, I have got to get a video out to you guys and continue on with our full year of making awesome and excellent videos. And I have to say, so far, they've been pretty awesome. Okay, so let's get to it. I've got a few things that I want to show you guys today. First of all, I wasn't going to get started on this until I showed it to you guys. I'm actually going to go a little bit smaller than a castle, and we're going to build a, what do you call it? A keep. The way this keep is going to work is we're just going to wrap around and then fill in on the inside what we want to fill in. And I'm going to be using some of these new blocks and all that stuff in this build, so it's going to be pretty sweet. Basically the style I'm going with is going to be just a basic medieval style, throwing some stuff together at the start, and then we'll improve it as we go along and change out some things when we want to. But I think I'm going to do a lot of oak wood, which there's a lot of oak wood right over here, which is going to be pretty sweet. But that's not what I want to show you guys today. Let's be a little bit smarter about this now going into the nether, now that we can be. Because the last thing I want is to accidentally jump over something or jump through something and have something bad happen. Let me take care of a few quick things here. There we go. Oh, one more thing. Okay, I've been having FPS problems, and one of these weeks, when I have some time, on one of these weekends, I'm going to reformat my computer. Just because it is getting ridiculous. Used to be able to pull a lot. Honestly, I'm not going to do it just yet because it's a pretty big process. But I've been getting 30 frames per second, which usually I'm around 60. And so 30 frames per second is not what I want. Oh, it's jumping around there. Every once in a while it does that. Alright, so I do want to bring my silk touch. And we're just going to go throw these in here, throw this back into my inventory, and there we go. We are good to go. Ready to go on a little... Oh, we need rotten flesh for food. Alright, now we're ready. Okay, so first comes first. I want to show you guys what I got. I went and searched around and found a horse. Now, this horse isn't exactly the fastest or anything like that, but right now it'll do. And let me just show you it really quickly. And bada bing, bada boom. Doo-doo-doo. Like I said, not really the fastest. In fact, I think it's pretty slow in terms of most horses. But you know, it's faster than the feet, so that's good. Alright, let's get off it and block it back in. There we go. Okay, now let us go into the nether. Now, right off the bat, gonna have some gas. Just warning you guys. What we want to do... Oh, goodness, here we go. I need to remember where I need to go. Orient myself a little bit here. I need 400. Yep, we are going the right way. Perfect. I need to come in here with a bow and arrow and knock these guys out. In fact, after this, I think we're going to make a trip. We're going to make a trip back to the base to get ourselves some arrows and some bows and take out these guys, because this is getting ridiculous. And it's getting worse by the hour. Every time I come in here, there's one more. So, I put up this new portal. Now, what could this possibly lead to? Some of you guys that are a little more observant might know. Ooh. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I found the horse over there. And I'm looking off in the distance, and I see these towering silhouettes. And I'm like, well, this is interesting. And I go around, and I knew about their existence, so I pretty much knew what it was. But then it really hit me when I got around the bend, as it were. But just look at this. I'm gonna let it load in, let you guys soak it all in, take a screenshot when I get some more. There we go. Isn't it wonderful? Just wonderful. And this goes a little ways. I think I might make another build off of this at some point in the future. I've always thought these things were really epic and cool, but I don't really have any inspiration. You see, this is something that I'm learning about myself, that I want to sort of address with you guys in this video, just to kind of get you guys reacquainted with this new, I don't want to call it a new style, but the new way I'm doing things in this year. So in the past, I would look at something and I'd be like, oh my god, something has to be built here, right? And, you know, let me just bring the monsters down a little bit, because they're a little ridiculous. In the past, I'd be like, you know, I really feel like something should be built here, and then I'd go and rush and build something where, or say that I want to build something in a spot. Well, if you have no inspiration to build something, you're making a promise to your subscribers to build something when, quite frankly, you really don't know what you want to build. So, this year, my focus is not going to be on, okay, well, I'm going to build something just to get content, or just to be in an area. It's going to be more along the lines of, you know, I want to build something, to build something. Did they disappear? Hey, what a stroke of good luck. I'm going to get inspiration before I build something. So for instance, what we have right over here, where is it? Oh, look at the little bat. Somewhere. It's that way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's definitely this way. What we have over here, I was sort of walking around the area, and going, okay, well, what do I want to build? I want to build something in these plains. This is a good spot for something. What do I want to build? And I came to this, and I'm like, you know, this is a really nice nook. I think I'll build something here. So that's sort of what we're going for. And basically what I want to just get down right now is I want to get the generalized shape of where I'm going to do and where things are going to be. So there's going to be an entrance right here, and I'm going to make it 5 wide. I know there's going to be a tower here and a tower here. Now inside the walls, I'm going to leave a 3 space, 1, 2, 3. And basically what I'm going to do, kind of set this up for myself, is I'm going to start off with 3 wide, and then when I get to this area, I'm going to come out a little bit more than I might usually come out. Okay? Just to sort of add that extra shape. And we'll make these a little smoother as we go along. And then I say, okay, well, this wall right here, let's go to the back here and get our 3. So 1, 2, 3. It'll be started right here. And you just want to bring this up to right around that area, okay? And then I connect it, okay? And like I said, this will be a lot smoother as we go along. In fact, I can make it a little bit smoother right now by sort of letting it curve in this way. Alright, and then I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Just let it be. So yeah, that'll end up being a circle when I'm done with it. And we do the same thing for this other side. So start here, 1, 2, 3. I think right there. Alright. And bring it right here. And this one's sort of not a corner piece. It doesn't need to be that big of a circle. But there we go. Perfect. Alright, and then we're gonna pop this back. Up to here. Come on. Alright. And there we go. So now we got a nice decent outline. Let's go to bed. And I'm gonna take care of my rotten flesh that apparently I think I put into the chest. Alright. Yes, I did. Alright. So, that's the general outline. Now, obviously, it looks like crap. So, let's smooth out the area a bit. Oh, my goodness. Ick. Alright. So, we know we want a circle. Now, you guys probably... I don't know if you guys are familiar with the general circle types and all that stuff. We're going to do that. Okay, we're going to use that. And, as a diameter, we know generally what we want to get out of, or we're going to find out generally what we want to get out of the area here. So let me clear that away, and then we're going to reduce our circle right off the bat and find out where we stand. So this one is how many blocks away? 3 blocks. So we need to make sure that we move the circle up 3 blocks so that we can match that. So I'm just going to start off with a general circle, and then we can get bigger as we go along if we want to. And 1, 2, 1, 2. This will end up being 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, of course, this will connect up to this if we do it this way. But just bear with me because... See this problem we have? So we need a little more circly. But... So what we're going to do with this is then match this up here. Okay? Now we've got sort of an idea of where we're going. Oh, wait. No. That's why it didn't work. Okay. I was going to say, something should have looked a little bit better. Alright. There we go. Okay. We've got a general circle style going on here, but we don't actually have the circle that we want. It's more of an open room. So I'm going to... Oops. I'm just going to do a little bit of an adjustment to kind of make it pop out just a little bit more and see how it can go from there. So we've got this circle right there. And we're just going to add another 2, then a 1, and then 3. And we want it to meet up right here. So with that 3, we've got a 2 space, so we're going to do a 2. Alright. Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear with me. I'm working it out in my brain. Alright, so that's a 5er. This one's a difficult one. I might just have to meet them up, which I don't want to do because I want to keep this solid wall. But I could curve the wall up a little bit to meet with this, which I think is what's going to have to be done. It's one of the reasons why I'm not too big on making castles and keeps and stuff, is because it can get difficult. But one thing we can do before we end the episode today is this. We know how big we want the walls to be. And how high we want the walls to be is probably going to be up right par with this. Reason for that is because we don't want enemies being able to get up the wall. Now, they could climb over this, but that would just be treacherous, and they would end up not being in a good area because there's no coverage, easy for snipers to hit them, and just all around a bad idea because you'll tumble down. So that's why I picked this location. The best location to attack from is right there inside that cavern, but we're going to do something about that so that doesn't happen. But alas, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Terrible circle. And until next time, happy mining and crafting.